So Saul, what do you think will be the next Black Swan event?
Well, it's very difficult to say that in advance, of course, because it's inherent in the nature of black swans that people don't see them coming. But if I had to compile a list of things that could constitute a black swan event with the benefit of hindsight, a meltdown in crypto would be one of those. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but it could, and if it did, the consequences would be quite significant. Another potential event like that would be an ongoing upward drift in bond yields as a result of the apparent unwillingness of governments around the world, not just in the United States but elsewhere, to take action to rein in persistent budget deficits and inexorably rising public debt. I think there is a trend evident in bond markets since October last year that yields have been going up while short rates have been coming down. That can't continue indefinitely. Something will eventually snap. So I'd have that on my list. The possibility of some military conflict breaking out, and there's any number of possibilities you could mention there in Europe, in the Middle East, in the Asia-Pacific region. Anything like that would, I think, precipitate a sharp reaction in financial markets. And then who knows where trade tensions are ultimately going to lead. President Trump has proposed and then withdrawn proposals of tariffs, but he says he's only pausing. It's not as if he's abandoning that idea. And of course, when it comes to US tariffs on China, they are going ahead, and China has already signalled a retaliation. So the possibility of further tensions between the world's two biggest economies over trade remains very live. And who knows when one or either of the two of them will take a step that's just too far in terms of market perception. I think there are more downside risks than upside risks. I mean, yeah, certainly there are things you can be optimistic about, the impact that artificial intelligence would have on productivity and so forth, the impact potentially that deregulation can have on business confidence, business investment. But my sense is that the markets have priced all those things in, whereas the markets appear not to have put high probabilities on some of the things that could go wrong.
You had a very successful career. I'm curious, what sort of career tips would you give to people who are building their career in 2025?